What's up, everybody? Ignore what you see on the mobile version. I realized I didn't have the fan art thing on the mobile version, so you didn't see anything, understand? Anyways, what's up, everybody? How we doing? Wait, who am I joining off of? Oh. these guys. I don't know who I'm supposed to be joining off of here. Hold on one second.
Sorry, guys, I should have let you know.
Hello?
Fuck.
Hello.
Hello. Hello?
I got like 4 invitations all at once, and that was very confusing.
Sorry.
They all work.
Thanks for the follow, Ellie.
Welcome.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hi, YouTube chat.
Flecker, I just knocked on your Twitch chat if you want to collab.
Okay. Sorry, Cat is wanting attention.
I always wanted to.
It's okay, Rigatoni just threw my light on the ground 5 minutes ago.
She likes to jump onto my computer and threaten to sit on the power button if I don't look at her.
That's why I've got a baby gate on my office door, so she just sleeps. Right now, she's just sitting out there looking.
I wish I could do that, but I do not have like a separate space for my computer room.
I can shut my cats out, but then they just scratch the door, so...
No.
Marquis says hi, everyone.
Yo.
Hi, Marquis.
Hi, Marky.
Hello, YouTube chat. Hi. Also, hello, Allie.
Hello.
I've never met you before. How are you?
Hello, everyone.
I'm good. How are you? Nice to meet you.
I am fantastic. Thank you very much.
We're gonna do so good, guys. Look at this team we've got.
We got a
I'm so
clutch.
excited.
We
Are we
clutch.
waiting? Is anybody else gonna play with us, or are we good now?
I thought we were waiting for
Beaver's
Star.
gonna be back in a while.
Answered me. Star is
Start
on Tornado Watch.
Tornado Watch.
All right. We're trying to make sure she stays in Kansas.
Wait, why does it say I canceled my request to join shared chat? I'm so
Oh, no, I saw you.
Okay.
This is.
Yeah,
sure.
we're...
Oh, yeah,
It
we're
says
in
share
it.
chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. It's fine. I'm just gonna
Jeez,
ignore
Abby.
that little notification that I have. Well, my computer is letting me do it, so. Okay, so should we start and then Beaver we can invite Beaver
Yeah.
when he comes in. Thanks for following, Bella.
I thought it already was.
I thought you were already following me too.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, thanks.
To be fair, I think when we played before, I wasn't really on Twitch much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very fair. It's been a minute since I've played with you guys.
Gotta do the
Eesh.
volume things real quick. Hold on.
Oh, I gotta put this on
We
push
get
to talk.
food.
This is dangerous.
I gotta turn Pibble and Allie all the way up and Bella and Zaddy all the way down.
Oh.
There you go, that's
I'm
better. I can hear
loud.
everybody.
What I get, what I get,
Am
what I
I
get.
loud?
I think you have your mic
Stare
gain.
bagel.
Dare Bagel, that's my brother's dog. On the stairs.
That's adorable. Yo, what's up, Maury? How you
Can
doing?
you hear me now?
Yes.
Perfect.
I can hear you. Okay.
Okay,
I'm
I can
pressing
also just
start
be like
game.
this.
Oh my god,
Ah.
no.
Alright, there we go. Let
Beginning.
me, if anything's bad, let me know.
Teeth
That was right in my ear.
with 1 gold.
Teeth.
Only
please.
one goal.
1 gold tooth.
Teeth.
One-
One gold! I gotta fix that. 1 gold teeth. Wow,
Oh my
you guys
goodness.
look really cool.
Damn, girl, you got fucked up.
I'm just a little guy.
They have shoes. I want shoes. You have 1 singular shoe.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Shoe
was gonna
and
say, I
a
don't have
peg
shoes.
leg.
Oh, shoot.
It's poop leg.
It's a poop leg.
And you just have a leg. It just says leg.
Oh, your bones
Yeah.
are gone. Oh, yeah.
I got nothing.
I like
I look
the
like
sticky note
garbage.
on your leg. I have literally
BTS.
nothing.
You're so
Hey,
cute as
everyone.
nothing, though.
Justice Daughter 777
Slacker looks like some
just
sort of
banned
Roman
Slacker from the
emperor, but
following
oh, you look like
in-game
was it
action,
Calculon or
Everyone
Calcatron
point and
from
laugh.
Talking is not an
Futurama?
in-game action.
Huh?
What's not an in-game action?
Someone used the ban and action thing and they banned me from talking, but that's
Wait.
Oh.
Hold on.
okay.
It looks like you have a little French mustache with your baguette.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a lip, but I made a little
Okay.
mustache.
Yeah, with your little
Oh.
beret. Oh my god.
I'm French.
Oh, what the heck?
What was that?
The wand is evil.
The wand is evil. Oh, we got the
Oh.
evil man.
I'm hiding up here.
Where is he?
Dicey Vim wants
Oh,
you to
what's that?
He's
hydrate.
over here.
There's something
Get
right
to
next.
it, you
Oh, he's
thirsty
coming.
bitch.
Ah!
What's up, nerd?
I tried to bring him back this way.
Wait, grab the little potion over there.
Okay, I'm on push to talk, so I
I'm just
can't talk
waiting
in
for
game.
him to fuck off.
That way I can talk to you guys.
Hello. Hello.
And then as soon as that expires, I'll turn off push to talk.
Is he okay?
Eat a sandwich
You
with
look so good.
mayo and you got nauseous. Do you
Yeah.
not like mayo?
Oh my gosh, I'm used to our Oliver.
Yeah, R.E.P.O night. Huntsman is your
got it.
favorite mob. See, the thing I got against Huntsman is that he is really, really freaking good at sniping me around corners. Where's the cart?
Wait, I want to see who I love.
Hi, Dicey. Oh, let me hydrate for you. Bitch. See what I mean? That should not be full damage, man. That should not be full damage. I'm just saying. Like that, I went from 100 to 0. I wasn't even talking. That's what I'm saying. He's a hater. That blind asshole. He's just a hater.
Where's Bella? Oh, there's Bella.
I'm right here. I've been taking stuff to the like.
There's been a
Nate,
murder.
thank you for the raid. I appreciate
There's been a murder.
Poor Slacker.
He got murdered already.
Oh yeah, 'cause it was banned.
Look at this little guy. He wants to.
What's up, Nate? How you doing? Hi. Aku. What's up, Aku? I don't know if any of you guys can hear me, but I'm just saying hi to you anyways.
I was trying to play Outlast rules.
Hold on, I think I gotta turn up my gain a bit. Ba 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 ba. There we go. How's everyone doing tonight? You guys all
Sir, when's the last time you
having
brushed your
fun?
teeth? Hey, you get back here, boy.
you having a good Wednesday night?
In my fucking face. That's rude.
Uh-oh.
Wait, he's stunned. Wait, he's stunned. Wait. Wait.
Our ship broke.
Wait.
No, it's just over
What's
there.
going on?
How is everything? What? How am I on the ceiling?
Not feeling well? Oh, I'm sorry, Dicey.
What's up?
Everybody that I work with is also like falling ill mysteriously. I mean, it's not mysterious, right? It's like stuff that's going around. But, oh.
Oh god, there's balloons everywhere.
cosmetic cube.
Look at it.
Yes,
can
that's
now
all that
talk.
matters in life.
Hell yeah.
Do you want me to take it back? Okie dokie.
Okay, there we go.
can fly. Do we all get a reward?
Yeah, so we have to take it. We have to extract with it. It doesn't. There's no value to it. But once we go back to the shop, you'll see how it works.
Okay, cool.
Where did you find that, Jesta? That was funny. You don't think chat
Am I
commands?
still
Yeah,
hella
chat
quiet
commands
out
are not
here?
working because I don't have TikTok Studio open. Because I can't
Chat
use
says I'm
TikTok Studio
quiet.
because it kills my computer.
Poor Date.
So I have a plan to get
I sound fine to you.
TikTok to
Okay.
work on another computer,
I literally have my
but
mic turned up all
it's
the
gonna
way
take
on
some
OBS, so I don't know.
what do you call it?
what's going
Some computer brain stuff that I don't have
Computer.
time to do right now. Computer, can you run my stream for
Computer.
me?
Computer, make these two guys
on. Yeah,
super
just
gay
let's
and
see
horny
if
for
there's
each other.
anything else.
Have you seen that? Please tell
No.
me you've seen that.
No, but that sounds hilarious.
This girl, she's like walking down the street. She just goes up to like these two random guys and just says that. And they just stare at her.
That reminds me of the Paul Rudd.
Stop blowing up them balloons, girl.
Yeah, have you seen Tim and Eric? There's this one sketch they
Oh,
do
shit.
with
Uh-oh. You got
Paul Rudd
Daddy
called
just popped
Celery
in.
Man. Oh,
Okay.
good job. Yeah, look up Celery Man. But he's basically like sitting at a computer.
Oh.
He's just like,
Oh.
computer, generate me, and it's just like a bunch of pictures of like him
Please,
dancing.
no.
It's such a weird sketch, but it reminds me of that. Hi, Zaddy.
Oops.
Damn.
Hi,
Hi.
Daddy.
You're not supposed to pop the balloon, Zaddy.
Well,
Yeah,
it's-
Daddy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I forgot I'm on push to talk. I'm not smart.
I just figured you hated me.
Yeah, stupid human body.
Wait, do they have
Oh,
all
I
our
hope you feel
heads?
better,
Okay.
I
Dicey.
was asking if you wanted me to take the cube back. I was answering questions.
Oh god. Oh, it hurts. Ah.
It's just a baby.
I'm just a little girl.
We have to take the cart with us now, or
Yep.
are we just doing
No.
that for fun?
No.
It's the
What?
rule.
We're just doing that.
It's the rule.
Since
It's
when?
the
I don't remember
law.
that.
Whoa.
No, it's not. I'm just kidding.
Ah.
Do you want
It's
or
A house
food?
rule.
Yeah, house rule. Gotta take the cart with you. We can't
The only
abandon
thing
cart
Ellie and I
chain.
care about are cosmetics.
Tax token.
Cart chain.
What do I get? What do I get?
Whoa.
What is that?
Another leg?
Pain.
I think I got ice. An icy looking logo.
Big money, big money, big money. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. What is that?
Ooh, you got
Head
That's-
top overlay.
Why do I get
What
such
even is
stupid
it?
crap?
What
I don't
is
even
that?
see
It's
it.
just more
I can't even
rust.
see it.
Oh my god.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, you can join our club.
Oh,
Nothing.
One of us. One of us.
one of us.
What'd you get?
One of us.
I got dirt. It's just dirt.
I got dirt.
You guys
I
look so
got a
cool, and I
rock.
just look like a
Left
freaking
overlay.
like I got rubbed in
Oh, you got an icy
dirt.
arm.
I got an icy arm.
Hi, Kate. Okay, Kate. Hi, Aki.
I got a new shoe.
Okay, Aki. Have a good day at work.
A new shoe. Hell yeah.
I want
I
shoes.
I
Ooh.
get everything to the same side.
I'm just running around barefoot.
So can I?
Look at
oh,
you
I
more.
can
Hey, squirrel.
customize while we're playing. Okay, cool. This is.
I'm doing all right, Kate. How are you doing?
Oh.
Got
Oops, I
my
totally
icy
didn't do that on
arm.
purpose.
Oh, we gotta. He can punch you.
I'm still gonna
Oh,
do
He
it.
didn't punch you.
I'm still gonna
The
do
shop-
it. You can't
The
stop
shop
me,
is so
computer.
different.
This computer can't
Computer.
stop me.
Now there's a diner.
Yeah, I can't hit nobody with it. There's a diner? Oh, there.
He watches us.
Yeah.
You can turn it off?
He sees you when you're sleeping.
Scary.
I didn't
Oh,
do
yeah,
nothing.
Eddie, this is my first
Oh.
time playing in a while, too. Can you still
Can you
bring
still
each
grenade?
other in
Yes,
the
you
shop?
can.
Are there consequences?
Yes,
Yes.
there are. As long as he's
Oh.
on.
There's always
If you turned
consequences, but
on,
do I care?
it'll be consequences.
Your actions are consequences?
You frickin' fricks! Your fantasies can never be
frickin' fricks!
quenched!
When will you learn?
Was it me? I am not a maraca.
Apparently you are. You got elf ears.
I'm just gonna do it
Apparently.
again.
Apparently.
I'm just gonna do it again, computer.
Okay, are we buying anything or
We are buying
not? Upgrades?
one stamina upgrade, one stamina upgrade, one energy crystal.
Turned off.
You sacrificed yourself
Does
for
it-
nothing.
I sacrificed myself for Pakistan.
Does it share?
Oh wait, we should have gotten.
upgrades or no?
No,
We got two
no,
stamina
no,
upgrade.
mod turn
Oh.
on.
We didn't get any health packs.
Okay.
That's fine. We don't need them.
We'll be fine.
My favorite cosmetic.
Dicey.
Look how I
I
look,
don't think she-
Dicey. I got no cosmetics.
Okay, I literally just have my arm.
I look like-
Where do we just have my arm?
So
No,
out of,
stop.
Out of all my cosmetics, I gotta say the icy arm that I'm wearing is my favorite.
I like my beret. My little hat.
Looked like I went to that color festival and then just like got lost halfway and fell down a hill.
Yeah. Definitely.
You got
I'm
your
not
cool
even-
head thing though.
I look like Lobot.
You got some good headgear right there.
I thought you were
Who
gonna say
wants-
something else.
Holly,
Well-
Holly or Holy? I've never heard
Yeah,
that word
cereal.
said.
Holy?
I wish there were emotes in this game. I wanna
Dude,
do a
who
little
wants the
dance.
other staminas?
I'll take it.
I'm okay.
I do a lot of running, so I need it.
Start the truck!
Wait and eat food. Ooh, what you gonna get, BTS?
Really fun.
TS is in your chat.
TS?
Holy.
Oh, I thought you said BTS.
Oh yeah, I did
Yeah.
say BTS.
I was gonna say Star would be super happy about.
I've got the whole
BTS is in
Korean
the chat, the whole
sensation
band.
boy band in my chat.
The whole entire band.
For some reason, my chat and like not someone more popular. What's up, Usagi?
Poop? Poop!
The golden poo.
Oh, are we? Did we find the golden poop already?
Should we
Yeah,
put
it's
it
back there.
Yo.
Oh,
JK. Haha.
Smooth like butter, like a criminal
on? Boop, boop, boop,
undercover.
boop.
wow.
What just broke?
You have got
Did
to
I do
be
that?
shitting me.
Good gnomes.
No, I picked up a martini and
Gnomes.
it just instantly slammed into the cabinet.
Slacker.
Game Y. Now I'm mad.
Slow your roll.
Blacker's mad.
Oh! Cleaning crew, look out.
Oh.
Wait, I thought I read that.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. You like that song?
Oh.
I think that's like one of the only super popular songs I know from them.
I thought there was something you could do that
Food
would back
like
away from
butter.
I'm touching his ankle.
you. You're tickling him.
I'm tickling. Tickle, tickle,
You're
tickle.
tickling the pus man?
Tickle, tickle. He can't move.
Are there any holes?
Holes?
What is
Yeah.
happening?
No.
Are there holes in that room over there? I don't think so.
Tickle, tickle. He can't hurt you guys while I'm doing this. What's up, Mousy? Are you
He's got
singing
tiny little
Ultimate
baby
Showdown?
arms.
Ultimate Destiny?
Bella says as. Picture.
Want to know something cool? Sure, go for it. Hit me. He literally
holes
can't
in
do
there?
anything while I'm
Hold on.
doing this. Hey guys, just have fun. Go collect a lot of stuff. He can't hurt you while I'm doing this. You're welcome.
Sacrificed.
What are you doing to him?
Smells
I
terrible down
appreciate
here,
it.
by the way.
You're sacrificed.
Do you want to smell my poop leg?
What? I'm so hungry. I thought that was.
This is the ultimate showdown. Ultimate destiny. Good
You
guys,
said-
bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see. And only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Angels sang out an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris. You can sing in Japanese and Korean? Dang, you're talented.
Do you see it?
Call you
It's
BT?
like a tooth up. Yeah.
I got it! Oh my god, I didn't know I could
Oh, okay,
grab
I'll call you
stuff.
BT.
I didn't know I could grab stuff while you're holding me.
Okay, let it go, 'cause there's another
This is actually funny. I hope the dev isn't watching. Who are we kidding? They're not watching. But look, I can break your enemy by doing this.
Awesome. I'm so glad I can grab stuff in the air now.
It used to not be able to do that.
Mr. Rogers in a blood-stained sweater. Okay, this is starting to get boring. Hey, you mind moving? Sorry, that got boring.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck.
Oh, I was gonna try to catch you.
I got a tooth.
That
Good. Thank you. Tooth Fairy collection.
Tooth Fairy collection. I feel like
Bring out your dead.
hiding in the dumpster.
Bring out your dead.
ah! Bring out your dead. Whoa, it's a whole campfire.
Hello?
Computer,
Hello?
generate a campfire.
Are you here with me?
Oh, there's it. I was like, what am I looking at?
Yo, Otto the Orange.
Otto the Orange?
He's the Syracuse University mascot.
What? Okay.
Nobody's doing nothing. Oh, the makeout tent was stripped.
Who's stripping?
Nothing.
Makeout tent?
Me.
That's not what it is.
Oh.
Nobody's making out anywhere. Don't fall.
Are
Having
you
a
sure
naked
about
party and I
that?
didn't get invited. Oh, okay. This is the second drop off. Okay. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions.
There's nothing up here.
As far as the eye can see. Can you make it into the... Oh, no, you'll break something.
No, there's nothing up here.
Oh, okay. Well, they're,
They did the first extraction?
No.
I gotta move my cat. I gotta move
You're
my
gonna set off
bongo
the first
cat.
point, but don't. Oh, do you not want me to turn it on? Bum 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 bum.
Oh no, the Knicks are getting smoked.
Okay. we're
Oh
good.
no, they already put it out. Oh no, they just opened it. Okay. Whew.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Come
Got a
on
small
now.
sack.
I may be a man, but I can listen to instructions.
Okay, well, how do I move my bongo cat? It's not letting me.
Ow!
Oh,
I'm just gonna close him for now. Ah!
Okay, run. Shit, hold on 1 second.
Oh my god, they can jump now? Not the bus man.
Ouch.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
are we missing one more?
Alright, go.
Okay, there we are.
Is that everybody?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god, these gnomes here, they're fucking relentless.
The no.
Bad music over the top of that was hilarious.
You can aura farm him. Yeah, if you're like a certain distance away from him, he'll like back away from you. That's what I was doing.
That's so funny.
If you do what to him?
If you're like a certain like distant, like I think like if you're like this close, he'll like slowly back away from you. You can like make him fall into holes that way.
With exploded boy?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I read it as a little tip and trick. Tokyo College.
What's going on here? Bongo cat. I need you to move.
How long can
How fast are you going? Oh.
Okay, sorry
I?
about that.
Fast enough. Too fast, apparently.
I think the only correct answer is fast as fuck boy.
Ah,
Fast
can't
as fuck
afford
boy?
it.
Okay. You know how to drift?
Race
I was
car.
drifting around, you missed it.
Whoa.
Sorry, Zaddy.
Every American is born in knowing how to drift.
I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yo, can I try?
Okay, first of all, rude.
How do I get in there?
Grab the hand symbol. Grab it. There you go. And then it's there you go. I think you got it.
Like you said, every American was born knowing how to drift.
Why did it grab Allie?
Because I
I
shot the
think
gun.
it tried to grab me.
No, I
But
shot the
you
gun. I
you
wanted
can
to-
shoot the gun. I thought it was just if you're shooting it at anything. Yeah. Oh, you turned it off.
Hand went numb while you recorded a video. What kind of video were you recording? Were you just holding your phone in your hand the entire time?
That's what you picture for Slacker's Repo bot. Bella, that's so funny.
What?
I was looking at Bella's
Is that a honk?
Discord message
Uh-huh.
Ow!
of who she pictures for your repo bot.
Wait, how's there 18k left?
I swear there was a time when he wore a toga or something, because that's what I'm picturing.
Me?
How's
Where
there
toga?
18k left?
Yeah.
You
what?
tell me that's not the same face.
Oh, something must have
Hedonism
gotten
bot.
kicked out.
Did
Oh,
someone
yeah.
need to buy this?
Yeah, huh?
By what?
You're right.
It was in the truck. A stamina.
We just need to turn ourselves into a couch.
No, no. Yeah.
We don't really need crystals.
No, I thought we were even.
We were. I don't know what happened. We don't
Are we
really
sure a
need
bunch of
crystals right
junk
now,
didn't
though.
get accidentally added and then blown away?
Oh well.
Boom.
You got a 4K.
Quadra kill.
Pound
Your
you lot.
first VR video. Ooh. What of? Was it a nature documentary?
My health upgrade's gone. What the Burke? Oh well.
Yeah, I
That's
knew
what I said,
something got
that's-
blown
It
out.
was in the truck.
It was in the truck. I thought it was a.
Does this mean I can have a stamina?
Yeah.
Stamina.
We need some.
Blamina, blamina.
Does anybody need help?
Stamina.
No,
the
we'll just have that
floorboards.
as extra.
You're sent
I
forward
have
under the
91.
floorboards.
Yeah, that's a 50. So we'll just keep as extra.
Yeah.
Slacker, you look like you could use some health. You want me to give you some of mine?
I have 52 health. How much do you have?
Did you die?
91.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I have
He does,
52
he's
health.
back- Oh wait.
Who's getting this
Oh
last
yeah.
one?
There
The
you go.
back of your thing is full.
No, that's Slacker right there.
Oh.
Who doesn't have an upgrade?
To be
We
fair,
don't-
they sound the same.
I have
I
one.
just
What?
did one.
I have, ouch. I have one stamina upgrade already.
Oh, that one was an accident. Okay, take another one. Eat your
Okay.
cereal. And then take this and put it in your pocket. Yay!
No,
Is it?
it's not. No.
No, nobody come in. I'm doing toilet baths.
We got a big thing.
I'll take your
A
trash
big
later.
thing.
Hold on to this really quick. Hold on to this.
A
really quick.
big old thingamajig right here.
It's pretty light.
Thank you.
It's just
You
bulky.
can let go now.
You know what it is? It's filled
Wait,
with...
Are you extracting?
No. I don't think so.
Okay,
We'll
just
just
leave
put
it here.
as close as possible. It's a
Good.
styrofoam cooler. It's filled with delicious ice cold Coors Light.
Oh, stick.
I think it's supposed to be milk.
Spawn
Dehydrated
cone.
milk. Frozen milk.
Frozen milk, so ice cream?
Something like that. Yeah. Something like
Ice
that.
cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah,
Ice cream? Vanilla ice cream?
When the
Yeah,
fuck
ice
did
To
you
shove
do
that
this?
not a coffin? Definitely not a coffin, no. It is not a vampire we found in the ice. I'm gonna put this on the near the extractor because knowing our luck, we're gonna blow it up. Cool. Clown is here.
Bongo cat.
I hear you, clown.
Oh,
Something
this
spook
thing
you?
go in here and make a lot of noise.
What is it, boy? What's got you spooked?
It's a screamer pillar.
Oh.
The frick? And a clown and a. Oh, behind you. Working? Blowing with the fan.
That'll just make him angry.
Going around just blowing people. Oh,
Yeah, they gotta buy me. They gotta buy me dinner first.
I'm
Can you
dead.
like? Can you like not, dude? Can you like not? That would be fantastic if you could like not. He can't get me.
He could not, but he also can't not. Oh, Else is here.
Doggy.
Hi, puppy.
Doggy. Oh no. Pibble got murked. Clown ate him. Ouch. Spider bite. Hurt, spider.
The clown. The clown.
Oh boy, we gotta extract.
The clown's coming.
Okay.
We did the first extract.
If it pops up on my feed, sure, I'll take a peek. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We still got a bunch of stuff, so I'm not gonna extract yet. Do 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 do. Hi Erica, how you doing? Oh, my computer. My computer broke. Hey, careful.
This was worth a lot more, but the clown hit it because he's a dick. Actually, I'll put this right on the point
Okay.
because it's kind of big.
Nobody likes clown dick. Uh-oh. What? Why are you screaming at me? What game is this? This is R.E.P.O. Oh, great.
Zaddy's dead. I don't.
Oh no! Flash said, "Oh great, my headset just went battery low."
Where are you? Keep talking.
Hello.
No, that means Zaddy. Where are you, Zaddy? Keep talking. Yo, Nikki, we didn't know you wanted to play, man. Also, are you in the Chaos Crew chat? Or are you just ignoring us? Beaver's gonna be playing later. You wanna join? Wow, we gotta fix that then. I always thought it was suspiciously quiet in that chat. Okay, I think we got everything. I think we're good. Where's Sleepy? I don't know.
Can you come here?
Yes.
Can you come here? Come up here and press Q.
Oh.
Oh, is up there?
Oh.
Press Q.
How'd you get
I
up
don't
there?
know if we can get them. Can you grab them?
I cannot get her. This is like the Super Mario 64 glitch. How did that happen?
Maybe if I dash you into it enough.
Not when I'm queued. When I'm in queue mode, I can't grab nothing.
You should be able to.
Watch your
Here.
keyboard in the sink. Don't do that.
Can you grab it?
Sarah doesn't want you there. Zaddy.
No. No.
What if we do like a
Yeah.
three-way? You guys both go to Q, and then you grab
whoa,
her,
whoa.
and then I.
You just met Alec.
I
We'll
mean,
see
I'll
if
go-
we
I'll
can
go for
reach.
it. You don't gotta ask me twice.
All right, let's see.
Alright, Bella, come here. Bella! We're taking selfies and get over here. She hates me.
She doesn't want to join.
I'm trying to not damage the camera.
Nothing comes up for me to be able to grab. Come here.
No,
Come on.
there's no hole in the grate, in the mesh.
Zaddy, I think.
It's okay, just leave me here to die.
No!
How did you
Wait, Bella,
even
no,
get
you
up
queue.
there?
Bella, you queue. Let me grab you.
Can you jump around, Zaddy? See if we can like fall out
Why
somewhere.
are we holding on to each other? Look out. Look out. Look out. Look out.
Get someone else's head.
You're not even letting me move.
Oh.
No, yeah, I think she's stuck up there. That's really fucking unfortunate.
Well, we done did it now.
Well, I'm gonna take a screenshot so I can send it in as a bug.
The collision of the ceiling prevents anything from hitting her. Don't drop it.
We ready?
Yeah.
Ready for Eddie.
Hold
Oh
on,
my god,
hold
I'm
on.
inside you.
Hold on. Clacker, just wait. Don't move.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I still have the 50 pack, by the
Aw.
way.
No, don't worry. I'm still sad, Daddy.
We'll get 50 health back when we get on the ship.
Okay.
Oh,
So is anybody below 50 right now?
me.
Oh, clown.
31.
That's a bit rude.
Oh,
Bitch.
no, I'm trying to be skinny.
Bye, Zaddy. We love you. That's the wrong way.
Love you. Don't forget about me when you get out of here.
I'll put you in my
I
memoir.
love you, Zaddy. Don't forget me.
Oh my god, that was scary.
Just fucking yeeted me.
Final Fantasy XIV is
Poor
coming to
Zaddy.
Nintendo Switch. It
I feel
is.
so bad.
It is. That means when we're out and about, we can play Final Fantasy XIV finally.
Where's
Wait,
Bella?
she's still there.
I think she's getting yeeted.
Bella!
There she is.
I got grabbed by the Screaming Pillar.
You mean Epstein?
Sorry, yeah, the Epstein.
I'm sorry, Bella. I'm sorry, Zaddy.
Bye, Zaddy.
Got dead.
Poor Zaddy.
Am
I've
I
never
alive
seen that
now?
happen
I
before.
still hear her voice.
Yeah, you should be alive. But you should be like at
Frickin'
1 health.
pepperonis.
Yeah, I'm on 1 health. It's okay.
Hey, computer, watch this.
Don't hit Zaddy. Do not hit Zaddy.
Don't hit me! Don't hit me! I'm just a little guy!
I just a little guy.
Guy! Yo, what the?
By the way, Zaddy, are we gonna invite Nikki? What was that?
Yeah. Nikki,
For the same
you wanna
upgrades?
play?
Wow.
Wow. I just
Why
fucking
did it
on with my
yeet Bella?
game?
Shot you.
Brother. What's going on with my game right now?
I want to be thrown.
What's happening?
I'm trying to fix my
Whoa.
game window. Okay, there we go.
Hi.
Can I invite people from here? Or do I have to go back to the main menu?
We
You
gotta
have
go
to
back
go
to
back
the main menu.
Okay. Did we buy stuff already?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nikki, are you still here? You wanna play?
Nikki. I think he's mad at us.
I just
Hello.
messaged him.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was bringing my cart and I accidentally hit everybody.
He said, no, don't worry. Next time, come
Oh.
on, Nikki. No.
Nikki! Come on, man. Don't be that way. Okay, who do we got?
Said, come on, man, don't be that way.
I'm trying to see how much health you got. Here. Oh, you got... Oh, there's a healing thing. I got one here. If anyone needs it.
I got 51 health. I think I'm okay, right? Oh, now I have 61. Thank you. 71. Yeah. Oh, you guys keep giving me your health. Now I'm at 100.
Okay,
We're
Nikki,
all
if you
gonna
say
die.
so.
Nikki. Come on, back, brother. Man.
Wow.
That wasn't me, I swear.
What was that?
Somebody just farted.
And you gotta warn a brother first.
We gotta put
What
you in
about
the
it?
group chat, Nikki.
You can't just do that.
Sometimes they just leak out.
Oh. Found an assassin.
Quack.
Huh? Did they say quack or my name?
I said quack.
Oh, okay. I thought you said my name.
Sup?
Oh,
What are you doing, Bella?
Hey.
What are you doing? Hey, I
What's
said
up?
no fighting. Put your sibling down.
We're not fighting.
Put your sibling down.
I'm flying
Dad
in
lets
the
me have fun in his
air.
house.
Oh
do we
my
have to get
God.
you a this is our get along shirt?
Dad lets me have fun at his house.
Yeah.
This is why we got a divorce.
No, he says that you got a divorce because you
This
didn't
is
put
why-
out anymore.
This is why your father doesn't visit for
Not to
Christmas
him.
anymore.
The
Yeah,
milkman
but to the
was
neighbor you
nicer.
did.
What is that?
What is what?
Is that a fish magnet?
I think it's a fish.
A fish.
A fish.
What a fish.
Oh.
What a twist. Oh great, another martini. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put this directly onto the thing.
Guys, where's the car?
Don't
It's back there. No, no,
I'm
No,
putting this on
don't
the
do it.
thingy.
don't. Now I'm subconsciously gonna spill it. Whoop. Hold on, hold on. We ain't ready yet.
Honestly, just do it. The next point's like right fucking over there.
Okay. Sending the martini through. Yo, what's up, Speedy? How you doing? What's up,
Sucker, get
Santiago?
on it.
We are jamming.
Like Kool-Aid jams. Oh no!
Oh,
Oh.
boy! No!
I was just trying to have fun. How's she hitting me?
Fucking bitch.
Why are things just randomly taking damage? You like the music? Is everyone dead? Hello? Hello? Oh, I guess everyone's dead. Did you eat too fast, BT? You're supposed to take it slow. You're not supposed to eat all at once. Okay, good. I'm not alone.
Aha!
Hey,
Ah!
Soccer, come touch this money. Soccer, you should come touch this money.
Yeah. Last time someone told me to come touch money, it didn't end well.
No, but this is money.
Did it work?
What's up? I don't know, did you touch it?
Oh, that's cheating.
Oh, good hit. Good strat. Now you're just getting cocky.
I guess that just doesn't do anything. Someone told me that's a gambling thing. I was like, you liar.
Oh? How is that gambling?
I mean, I guess technically you always lose, so it's a gamble in some way. That's our house mascots. That is so true.
Wait, hold on. There's still a bunch of big stuff over here. Hello.
Like Pepper is my house mascot. Oh no, come back.
Where's...
No, come back.
Wait, oh, guys. Guys, I found a big gem. But I also found Cam's hat.
And an orb because I killed that bee.
Yeah. Let me put you in here.
They're trick.
See something down here. What's up, Jacob? This is R.E.P.O. Why could I not think of the name? Hello, Smiley. Hello. Yeah, there's something. Oh, it's a tooth. Who's making that noise?
Guys, I found this money bag on the ground.
You rob a bank.
Yeah, I robbed a bank. Wait, I gotta figure out where that burger gem was, where I found Cam, because there's also an orb there. It's over here.
Okay, I will extract. Oh no, it's Mr. Vomit. How'd you do, you cheater? Jesus. Horror game? Yeah, kinda. It does have horror elements. You got 18 subs? Nice. Good job. You're getting up there in the world. Pretty soon you're gonna be more popular than Markiplier himself. Okay, get off my head now. No, stop it. Don't vomit on the frickin' money, dude. Oh my god. Who was in there? Bella. Bella, why would you do this? No, it's not rude, BT. Don't worry about it. Not rude to tell people how you want to be referred to. Burger Jim. Guys, I accidentally murdered Bella. I feel terrible. Ooh. The duck? No, I didn't see the duck. Oh, someone just got taken. Go away. What?
Got candy.
I thought she was
Well,
deaf.
it's like
What
her
the
gonna-
hell?
Oh no.
Was she faking it?
Who? Most people are
I thought
deaf.
she,
The
I thought she
Reaper.
was deaf.
Yeah. I was hiding.
Only the blind man.
Someone just died.
Oh no.
I was hiding, and then all of a sudden she just starts slashing me.
Uh,
The court finds me
Hey,
innocent of
bitch,
all
come
charges.
get me
Thank
over
God.
here.
I was sweating there. Stop right
Hey,
there,
bitch ass
criminal
bitch.
scum. You violated the law.
Hey, come get me. Yeah, come get me.
I violated the law. Now I'm
Get
gonna
me,
violate
come
you.
Ooh. That's
What?
not against the law.
I only just registered
Oh
that.
shit.
Just be
Good
glad I didn't end it
job,
with grandma.
Zaddy.
Oh no. Oh
I
no.
knocked her over.
Okay, so who was also alive?
She didn't die though. Oh no, Allie's alone.
You can do it, Allie. We
Listen,
believe in you.
if anybody can do it, it's gonna be Allie.
Yeah, for sure. You got this, Allie. You got this.
Kinda glad she put me in the truck.
Yeah, I know, Nikki.
Get good.
Unfortunate.
Ooh.
You get good. Aku, is that a question?
I feel like that's a lot of big words coming from Nikki, who declined to play with us.
Oh, there's a head. There's a head. Is that my head?
Slacker.
No, that's Slacker's head.
That's
That's
me.
yeah.
Oh, I'm stuck in the chair.
Also,
Okay,
we
never
have
mind.
to stop. Listen, man, we can talk about this.
Play on public Minecraft? I do not. I don't trust public lobbies.
Slacker, if you
That's
hit
fair.
E, you should be able to talk to her.
No,
E? What do you guys want me to say? Hi, we're all dead. Oh, where'd you go? stopped by a lip. I don't think she heard me.
Belly! You got belly!
Belly?
Aku caught belly
No,
on
you're not. You're fine.
my fishing.
It's just a flesh wound.
On the bait fishing. Oh, Ellie, no!
Oh,
Uh-oh.
That's how I tried to get away from her and she got me.
Oh shit!
Oh, I forgot you could carry health packs with you.
Yeah, I had that
didn't
one in
know
my
you
pocket.
could.
Good thing I came in clutch.
there's
Yeah.
titties on the wall. Look, see those boobies.
Boobies on the wall.
What? Where?
That's how you know it's a good game.
Show the boobies.
Show us the boobies!
Good soup.
You want the boobies? You can't handle the boobies.
Does she know that she's the last one alive? She
You're the last one alive, by the way. We believe in you. I don't know if she heard me.
I think she did.
I also went to being alive and
I saw your
told her we
stupid
were all dead.
alarms. Yeah, fucking sorry.
It's a shame that we can't follow them like in Peak. Like, imagine little robot ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ghost would be so fun.
Fire stick power. Are you making fun of the fact that I didn't know how to light my campfire last night?
Oh, hello.
She found my head.
Another friend to add to my collection. Do you
This
guys
whole thing
care
was
if
actually a
I
setup?
Don't get anything else? Can I just
So she
get you
could
guys
collect our
info?
heads.
Let's go. Everyone's
have-
just happy you found their bodies.
I have all the
I
heads,
didn't get much
right?
from my head.
Allie the head
Got
crow.
all the heads.
Her hat keeps glitching and it's making me laugh. It's like shrinking.
I thought that was just my point of view.
That's really funny.
I'm wondering if
Hey,
it's
has
the
it appeared
LOD
on my-
model.
Hold on.
The top keeps disappearing.
Don't say that, Jacob. I don't think
Might
she
as
would
well
like
fish while I'm
that.
waiting.
Wait, who's she waiting for? Oh.
I think the the puke fish.
God dang puke fish.
It said, "Let me just throw up on you real quick."
Didn't even do anything.
You just wanted to see if it would work. Cosmetics and R.E.P.O? Yeah, you can get cosmetics in R.E.P.O. They're unfortunately a tad bit rare, as we've only found one so far.
Damn, Allie's a pro.
What are you doing?
No, it's okay, Jacob. I was just kidding.
Get back in there.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Now is not the time for goofs to gap. It's your buddy Nick.
Oh yeah, I don't know what happened.
There's breathing.
Such a wiggly girl.
Ew. I don't like that sentence.
Puke fish.
Flacker's date night
Puking.
pickup lines.
Sorry, this is taking so long, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to keep
Okay,
your
I won't
hands and
move.
feet inside
Oh.
the cart all the time. Please and thank you.
Daddy, he's too good for the cart.
Apparently.
Not the puke fish! Leave her alone!
Oh.
No.
I don't feel so good, guys.
Oh no.
I don't feel so good.
She got chomped.
Don't
Yo,
puke on the
Skivvy! What's up? How you
cart.
been,
Don't
homie?
puke on the cart. Get off me. Look what you did.
What's up?
Looks like a goblin.
Yeah, she does.
It's go ahead, take a little nap. Maybe I'll feel better after.
Eat something
I
really
wish I could see what her
spicy.
health.
Looks like she's
That's
at full
why they
health.
Oh, she's
on
fine.
for so long.
R.E.P.O. Yeah, we're just trying to make
Oh,
money.
Jesus.
So basically, we go around and we collect things. Do you see like how everything has like a dollar amount? We take those back to the extraction, and that's how we get money. And with the monies, we buy weapons and upgrades.
Good God, that took long enough. Holy shit.
I don't like sex tape.
Yay! You did it! You did it! You did it! Yay! I could just jump for joy.
Oh, look at us. We're getting some.
Okay.
Make like a tree and get the
Okay.
fuck out of here.
Bella. Bella, wait. Bella, stop it.
Keep your head.
Out of here.
Basically, it's extraction survival horror. Best way I would describe it.
I thought it was Happy Cuddle Time Simulator.
Oh, we missed some stuff.
Also,
I know,
dating simulator.
That's what I was wondering.
Oh,
if
the
you guys
invisible
wanted me
man's
to-
here?
That's what I kept hiding.
Hashtag no
It's
regret.
okay.
Guys.
Dang it.
Bye.
I got you.
Give her back.
Wait,
Thank you.
am I missing someone?
Ever played it because you don't have
No,
PC?
Kim's in the ship.
I think it's on other. Is this only on PC?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, bummer. Yeah, sorry, Speedy. Only on
Hello.
PC.
Oh.
Boop, 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 boop.
Boop, 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 boop.
Boop, 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 boop.
Sounds like a lot of.
Hello, Mew. Eevee, I'm more like a Vulpix.
Eevee, I love Eevee.
Me too, but I am not an Eevee.
Grace.
Oh, you got cute little wings.
Do the Repo robots
That's the
extend and
slow
track
guy.
like? Yeah,
Oh,
they do.
Where'd you go?
Like
Oh.
when we crouch like this,
Bella?
then we can also turn into like. Do you remember the droids from
Vroom, vroom.
There's nothing
Phantom
up there.
Menace? The pit droids. We can contract ourselves like that. Except you don't have to boop the nose.
Boop.
Burp. We can also pick each other up and yeet.
Zero gravity staff.
Yeah, it means it has no gravity. Gravity's magic anyways.
Is it broken?
No, we speculate it only works on monsters. We've never used one before.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh.
It worked on me because I got little wing.
Yeah, lift it up in the air. Watch.
Oh.
Oh.
What? Whoa.
Well, I'm just stupid.
Yeah, me
No,
too.
It doesn't even tell you to do that. I only know because I saw somebody do it.
I have
do you have to do to
the
make it work?
power.
You have to like thrust it up into the sky. Yeah.
It only works with thrusting.
Just like me.
Turn off that camera. Jump upgrade. What kind of upgrades do we want?
Is there any strength?
Yes. Oh!
You guys
Gotcha.
should get some health. Oh, look at you
I have
go! Look at
wings.
your things! Bella, stop!
Bye. Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Hey!
Bye.
I wonder what happens if we push the button now. Oh. Okay, bye.
Extract
It
us.
runs out.
Oh, just kidding.
You just get sucked right out of the sky into the sky.
Suck me into the sky.
Youch.
Wish we had guns.
Hello, what's up, Donna? How you doing? Take a look.
Else.
It's in a book.
I'm reading Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow.
Wow, you guys are good at singing.
No.
That's
No.
my
You're good at
child.
lying.
Reading Rainbow.
Sorry, that
I
was mean.
can go anywhere.
I'm roll.
Bella, jump and roll.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh!
I don't know what I look like, but I'm doing it.
Doing it. She's gaming.
No, girls
Let's
can't
go
game.
games. Wait,
Oh, that's right.
there's a
Sorry.
garage.
Do a barrel roll.
Okay, I need to hop out. So, but I still have. Fuck, I still have the indestructible drone, so we need to. we
Try
need to find
spinning,
ones
that's a
that
neat
are
trick.
purchases.
Oh. Oh. I crashed.
Here, garage.
Garage?
There's a garage over there. Who's this evil
Okay,
octopus?
BT. Octopus security.
Octopus security. Diddy is live
What?
on the top. it
CCTV is live.
says. No, it says Diddy.
Are you sure about that?
Uh-huh.
I'll let you retain your dignity, Zaddy. It's okay. Yeah, that says city. Yeah, city is live. Hey, Sopita. ¿Cómo estás?
Hey, yo. Does this mean we can buy another car? $47,000.
Can we be
for
trusted
this
with
piece
another
of
car?
junk?
Yeah, that's more than my car was. Even at MSRP.
Dang. Oh, another strength upgrade.
Secure the octopus. I think he's pretty
Oh,
secure.
dang it. Never mind.
Their
You can take the strength out. It's
octopus are pretty smart.
okay. I already bought one.
Estoy bien. También.
Yeah. Guys,
Pero muy
the
cansado.
Knicks are not doing good right now.
Oh no, not the Knicks.
It's because you know who jinxed it. That's why.
Who jinxed it?
Who jinxed
Oh.
He
it?
who shall not be
yeah, I
named
gotcha.
showed up to
Oh, yeah.
the game.
By
Yeah.
falling asleep. Strength upgrade? I'll take health.
Okay, I have to hop out sadly. 'Cause I
Oh, okay.
I'm good.
Be summoned by my
No.
husband for cuddles.
Thanks for playing.
Real.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Join. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Is anybody using this health?
No, you have it.
Eat it. Wait, Ellie, are you still here?
Flecker.
What's up?
No, she just left.
Thanks, Eddie.
Damn. I was gonna take her
Flecker,
health.
there's a strength right here.
Okay, you want me to take it? I'll take it.
Yeah, you should take it.
Tackle.
Should I dump my health into somebody?
Are you
Oh.
leaving
and
now?
use A health pack? No, I'm not leaving.
Oh.
If I leave, then you guys have to start over.
What's your health at right now?
61.
I could take one hit. Are you guys full? Your other two?
81.
I could take one. So that's 40.
What do we have? We have 100? Oh, we've got a bunch. Okay, yeah, if you want to top people up, I only need one
Okay.
black or
Okay,
none.
let me top y'all off.
Bye, Allie. Good to meet ya. See you next time.
Bye, Ellie. Thanks for hanging. Okay. Wait, I have 11. Will it let me go down to 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good.
Huzzah.
Amazing. Honk.
Mazel tov.
Hoopla! Here we go. Headman Manor.
Yeah. Who cares?
Moon. Crescent moon.
The moon is right. The moon is right. Simply having wonderful Christmas time. Oh, dead end. What the heck?
During Pride Month.
Hello? Man, imagine having to go down a creepy alley just to get to like your room or whatever. What kind of manor has like service tunnels anyways?
I was falling in and I got out somehow.
Oh, whoa!
I wonder if beavers home yet.
I almost ate shit there.
Don't go in the hole.
Now you tell me.
He's like the one jumping that hole.
Don't pull a star and immediately fall in the hole.
I almost did it when I opened the door and I barreled into the room. Oh, music box time.
Ah.
Oh! So close.
Ah.
Yeah. You did it. Going upstairs. Oh.
Oh, great.
I hear the man with a gun.
Friggin' grandpa.
There's a man with a gun up in here. Yo, what's this shit?
Shut up, grandpa. I got a diploma.
I think I need that drone for this thing. Diploma, wow, good, congratulations. Yo, there's a whole TV up here.
Jesus. Typical American diploma. You get it very same day, and it's worthless.
Wait, did somebody have like an indestructible drone?
I thought so. I thought we bought one.
Because we have two really breakable pots up there and a TV. Up in the attic we just came from.
there a quota? Yes, there is a quota. Do you see up there?
Are you okay?
I pick things up and they just disintegrate. Don't you bro me?
I think that this vase is too heavy for me to pick up.
I
There
thought
are
we...
some really fragile objects up here that I can't get by.
Let me go check the truck. I swear we bought a drone.
Oh, it's the birthday boy.
Yeah, so right now for this first extraction, we have to make $14,287. What are you doing? You trying to scare me? Where's the... Okay, so I guess we didn't buy drones. Okay. You're coming with me.
They found me! They found me!
Do you guys have a drone?
I do. Don't draw me in here. I have a lot of expensive shit. That would be a poor choice.
Well,
We
don't
got-
do
there's
that.
There's a lot of heavy stuff in the attic over there.
Oh,
Well, do you want the unbreakable drone and then you can just drop it off the edge?
Over there, up here, on this side. There's like 3 big things. I'll bring the cart.
Is that the unbreakable one?
yeah. Want to yeet it over?
Careful, SpongeBob! Can't pick it up. Oop. Thanks.
Cat is making a mess in the freaking kitchen.
Would
Pepper,
you like
what
this
are you
for
doing?
the vases?
Yes.
Here. How do I give it to you? Okay.
Oh! It got jammed. No!
No, what the heck? No!
Stop! Let go! There we go.
Oh, you got it, you got it, you got it.
I love being reckless. I'm just gonna take this one back.
Yeah. Should we take the whole cart back and then just come back to this V?
Yeah. Uh-oh. What are you stuck on? What are you stuck on? Oh my god. That's you?
That's you? Oh.
Dude, quit getting jammed on everything. You okay?
I almost forgot about the hole.
Just like Dre, you're not supposed to forget about the hole.
I almost forgot about the hole.
She almost forgot.
Where's Cam?
God. Get up. I can't get it through the hole.
I'll help you.
Yes, please. There we go.
In the cart. Oh no, the big vase!
You got it? Okay.
The big vase fell out.
Oh!
Oh my god.
What?
Well. It's fine!
Cool. That's awesome. Not only did we lose the big
God.
vase, but I lost all my health.
I'll give you some of my health.
That's okay.
Here's the, I got the indestructible drone. I'm giving you some health.
Thank you. Now a sneeze won't kill me.
Yeah.
Is there something up here?
It's the TV. It's just it's in the
course.
attic. Let me go put this drone on it and drop it.
Yeah. Right there?
Okay. Yeah.
What's up?
The indestructible drone, by the way.
Is the cart still there?
Mr. Goldman, don't get up here. I'm up here, Mr. Goldman.
I was trying to beat him with your head.
I saw.
Wait, what's right here? It's the doll. Hey, thank you for this. I appreciate it, man. Shout out to you.
Well, actually, I'm not too sure what Bella's doing, but she's a lot.
Where are you?
Oh. Oh no.
Oh,
Every frickin'
Bella.
time.
Bella, you're all alone.
I
now.
was right by the coffin that you died in. Don't. Oh my god, I thought she was gonna fall down the hole.
That would have been funny.
It's funny she's just walking around with like
I-
one
Welcome back
sports
from
sneaker.
the ad break.
I think
If you
Bella
hate
was
ads, consider a sub or
AFK,
using
so
your
I don't know if
Twitch
she knows we're
Prime.
all dead.
Oh,
She's about to.
hi, Smiley.
Yeah.
We're dead, Bella. That don't work no more, asshole. I'm already dead.
No, it shot the coffin.
No.
The
Also, I
vampire's
think
gonna get out.
Bella's
happened?
on
I got
push to
shot.
talk. Oh my god.
Oh, and she popped a balloon.
Found a coffin.
What happened? I died again. I entered a room and immediately got shot. What the hell was that?
By a blind man.
Was the birthday boy pushing the old man?
I think he did.
Hey, you okay, Bella?
I know the balloon.
Funny to see
Sorry,
that on the
Bella.
inside, our robots are just mostly empty space.
Yeah. Head empty, literally.
No thoughts. Heckin' balloons, yeah, man.
Look at all those heads.
Hey, what are you doing with my head?
Oh, she's putting you in the extraction. Get back here with my head.
Hi. How you doing?
Don't. Oh, you're gonna get me shot, bud.
Oh, Lacquer, why'd you run down the stairs?
Stop y'all from rolling.
You get that coffin, it's kind of heavy. That's what I'm kind of worried about. There is another
Just
extraction.
throwing my head around.
Well, this
That's
one's
what I
already
get.
open, so I gotta use this one. I
Yeah,
can't
but
activate
it's-
another.
It's not too well. I mean, you can just like ignore the coffin. We can put it in a different spot, and then we take it to the next one.
Yo,
Okay.
what's up, Corgi? How you doing?
Hello, Corgi.
Mm.
Ooh.
Is there anything in that coffin? All right, BT. Have a good night.
No,
Oh, I wonder.
Oh,
There might be.
no. If you break it, it just breaks.
ah, come on. Gotta make like
She
a
was
zombie or
lost
really
something.
bad.
balloons. Or
That
a
would be cool.
vampire.
Oh.
Oh,
Like, even if it doesn't
careful,
like
SpongeBob!
attack you, if it like jumped out of the coffin and started doing the Thriller dance.
Wait,
Why did she hook the drone?
I don't know.
She works in mysterious ways.
Well, isn't it already invincible when it's in the cart? Oh
I
well,
don't know. Wait,
she's doing her
Hey,
best.
that's
It's
all of
fine.
you. I couldn't find anyone else on the map.
Uh
it's
oh.
all of us.
Is the drone gonna get
Okay.
extracted?
Is it? Are you in there, Zaddy?
I think I'm in the cart.
Okay.
I
Oh,
live.
good.
Thank you, Bella.
Yay!
Here, take your drone.
Yay! I'm so glad I went back to charge it up.
Yeah. Now we should put it on the coffin, I guess?
Yeah, what's it worth?
$1,000 less.
Oh.
Where's the next extraction? Have we found
Oh,
it yet?
animal.
I hit
No.
quota?
No.
What do you mean?
Oh no. Oh no, he's Aggie.
Well,
Hey.
that guy can touch it. That's fine. Actually, it's good he's popping all the balloons.
Go crazy,
Okay,
animal.
good. I was
Animal.
wondering.
Animal. Oh, oh, oh.
Alright, so it does have battery life on it.
Oh, sorry!
Don't look at me, kid. I'm not the one that popped them. Where are we taking it? Down?
Birthday boy. Oh, let me move this.
Nope, through this door, luckily. Let me check the way quick. Oh boy.
Oh, I mean, if we manage to get this coffin to extraction, then yeah, we'll definitely hit quota with it. But we gotta do it one more time. We gotta hit quota one more time. Dude.
Okay, I'm gonna collect little things while you guys are dragging that coffin around.
That's fair. Oh, somebody popped a balloon. I don't think it was me.
No, I think it might have been either Animal again or Pibble.
Well, I saw it explode behind me there. It was weird. Now we've got to get it through here without popping a balloon.
Come on, move, damn it.
Oh, we're not going to do it without... Oh, I popped a balloon here. Let me just...
Oh, here he comes. Where's the ship? Maybe I can go.
Hit tab and take a look.
What's over there?
No, but the boy got his stuff blowing up so many balloons. He's causing his own problems here.
Stupid old man fell down the stairs. Okay, there we go. Yes, I do know Cult of the Lamb. I have a Cult of the Lamb run going at the moment. I just haven't played it in a bit. Can't shoot me, old man.
Thanks.
Okay, I recharged the drone.
Oh, thank you. Wow, look at this lamp inside of a broken TV.
Oh.
Right, and then turn down this middle hallway.
Pivot.
Pivot. Yes. Alright, tricky part is it's up some stairs. Now, hold on, because I don't want you to get bonked by anything.
Thank you. Getting stuck on everything. There we go.
Push.
Alright. Let's have 2 people lift it up from the front, and then one person's gonna just push it from the back. I can't see. Is it lifted up?
Yeah. I'm also trying to see if I can just like full on ram it from the back.
You should be able to.
While lifting it up from the front.
Yeah, you should be able to. Like if you hold it like in the middle area. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys need help?
A little bit.
Maybe. Yeah. That drone's gonna die soon.
Should I come up there?
Yeah. Yay!
Okay. Get the cart.
Yeah, just push it in just a little.
Right there? Okay.
Is that everything? Did you get the little green plate? Yeah, it looks like you
Yeah,
did.
I did.
Don't do it. Don't do what?
Oh, it sounds like Bella's dead. Okay.
What happens at 20? 20 subs? She becomes the most popular YouTuber on the platform. That's what happens at 20.
Cosmetic!
Yes, I
Where?
found it. In
Yay!
here. I
Oh!
found it earlier.
Time to get another dirty paint job.
Yay!
Dirt.
Wait, guys, how are we gonna get the coffin on there smoothly?
So, a cart's gonna go over.
I have the drone.
Here.
Okay.
And we're just
But it
gonna.
only
we're
has
just gonna
2
lift the
energy,
cup.
so...
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so
So-
you guys want to lift the coffin and I'll do the cart?
Yes. So, we're just gonna go up
Wait,
and
let
over.
me put that stuff in the cart.
I mean, it's up to you. Should be fine.
It's,
That
it's
has
gonna
one
be fine
energy.
if I...
Yeah, it should
Oh,
be.
fuck.
Gee, what the hell?
Just do it, just do it, just do it!
Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me!
I'm coming,
Help me!
I'm coming!
Okay, don't. The talking is what
Fuck!
he shoots
No!
at. It's the sound.
No, I know. I didn't hear him behind me, though. Oh, and I didn't get on the platform. Cool. Cool, cool. The best NBA Finals comeback in history. Oh, did the Knicks kill it? Oh wait, you can't hear me. This might be a dead run, guys. They can't hear me. Be pessimistic. Well, hey, I'm rooting for the Knicks. And I'm all the way here in California. You're cold? Go get a jacket, Smiley. Turn on the heat or something. That was a hell of
Damn
a...
it.
Damn,
Oh
that was
my
a triple
God.
kill.
How did
That was.
happen?
The animal, because he does 2
Oh,
damage. And you
shit.
guys died.
Yeah,
No.
Snoop.
Thanks, guys, for the posture check.
Oh. Interesting. Oh, I won.
There was a really sharp turn, and I just.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
That's the.
See, I told you we'd beans it.
Dang, so we don't get that cosmetic after all that?
No,
No.
unfortunately.
That's so sad.
Oh,
Beaver!
that's all I cared
Oh no.
Beaver?
Beaver?
He
Can we
he
play
just
one,
messaged.
a quick one?
I'm
quick
down for one. I'm down for one.
We can do one more with ya. Come on. Okay.
I
Invite.
mean, I'm far from done.
Yeah, you. Well, okay, wait. Slacker, do you want to host so that you guys can keep going when I get off?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye for now.
Wait, hold on. I don't have Bella. Oh,
I'll invite her when you invite me.
okay. Bum 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 bum. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, I do have Bella. Never mind. I'm dumb. Hello. Who I don't have.
Yeah,
There's
I can
Zaddy.
invite her.
Okay. Yo, Beaver.
Beaver!
Beaver.
It feels like I
How is
haven't like
everyone?
talked to you in like 8
Good.
years.
It hasn't been. I've been working, and then I had my.
It's been so long.
Beaver. It's that's what happens when you're a working man. Face reveal for 200 subs. Make that 200,000 subs. Then we'll do a face reveal.
It's funny that they think you have a face.
Right?
So true.
How do you know that I'm not just like a blank flesh canvas?
Yeah, Lucky, I've been watching on my phone this whole time.
You're just eyes and a mouth.
I'm eyes without a face.
I thought that you were just black.
I'm
You
just
are the
Slacker.
VTuber.
Exactly. That's what
You're
I
the
look like.
VTuber.
That's my face.
That's
You
what
can
look
see
like.
it. I put the image in your head and now you're scared. It's okay, Smiley. Eyes without a face. Stupid door. Don't close behind me.
My favorite thing while people are watching sports is when they feel like they're part of the team, and then they start being like, "Yeah, we do it. Come on, just rush the ball or whatever."
There's nothing else in there.
How does it
Go for the
get
vine.
during playoffs there?
How's that go?
Crazy.
Does it get like all quiet and everything? Like nobody's on the streets? Holy cow.
No, it's rowdy as hell.
In
Where'd Bella go?
the sink.
You got glasses? How'd you get glasses? I don't remember you
always had
having
glasses.
glasses. Huh?
She forgot her
I got them
Yeah.
contacts.
earlier today. Yeah, they fell out when the animal knocked me to death.
Went to the eye doctor.
Oh.
Oh hell.
Don't.
Eye doctor
touch
said I need a
anything.
new prescription. Oh god, it's a oh, grandpa.
I'm dead.
That scared the shit out of me. Just turn the corner and that old fuck is there ready to bite me.
brother.
You okay?
I got a chunk of
Everybody
health
alive?
taken out.
Ooh.
I give you
both?
a little.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
What's Beaver?
Beaver. Where'd you go, Beaver?
Where's the beaver?
Where's the beef?
You alive?
Where's
You're
the
alive.
beef? Are you alive?
Yeah, push to talk on. Oh. Oh, God. Get off me.
Can I take it off of you? Oh, fuck. No! Oh my god!
What? Oh.
Cool. Cool. I love being the first one to die for no reason.
Wait. Kill it. Hold on. Kill the tick.
You caught a BMO?
Lucky. How do we kill the tick?
Wait, can I fish from my own chat? Hold on. I want to see something. I'm in my chat right now. It would be so funny if that worked.
Damn.
I don't think that works. Oh well. Yo, you got 8.
Is Bella stuck?
In these ghost
I
towns.
think she's hiding.
Oh.
Yeah, she was hiding. Oh wait, no, that's a beaver.
No, Bella has the glasses.
No, I mean I was looking at beaver.
Oh.
I'm a dummy. Oh, I did. I was able to fish.
You can kill it.
I can fish from my own chat. Like telekinetic fishing.
It might have just eaten her health though now. Because usually it
The tick?
yeah.
Did it die and nobody got the health?
No, it hasn't died yet, but I think after a while it despawns the health.
Dope. Nope. Come
Oh.
on.
What the Hi.
Nice.
Hey!
Beaver,
What
you want
happened?
us to talk?
Tick.
Died. You too.
Oh, wait, I don't know if I picked it up. I was trying to kill the tick.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta run and crouch into it.
Oh.
How do you get it off of you?
So the proper way to get it off is either having someone else run into it while it's holding onto you, or if you're holding an item, like if you have like a gun in your inventory or whatever, you can just pull out that gun, and it releases it from you.
Dang it. I did
Yeah.
not have anything.
Yeah, well, it's level 1.
How could they do this to me? Oh, thank you, Aku.
On this, the day
Very
of my
nice of
toilet's
you.
wedding.
You what?
What, Ellie?
I thought
heard
you just said you
something
missed
about
someone's
flooding.
wedding.
Oh.
Oh, no, I said on this, the day of my toilet's wedding.
Oh. Well,
I guess we were both right, Pibble.
huzzah.
Alright, I love being able to die to a tickle.
That was a
Ooh.
wildly horrible first run.
Yeah, for real.
Was it very
Look out.
bad?
Oh, here comes the
He's
tick.
coming back.
He's out
Why
for
is he-
blood, literally.
What's up?
Yo, Taxman, stop trolling us.
Yeah, this guy needs to go
Yeah.
get his truck serviced.
Let's go next.
Oh, a service station.
Oh, that took a chunk of my health. Does Beaver know he's on like push to talk or something?
Beaver, are you mudded?
Very muffled?
Beaver? Beaver?
He was texting, but not. My mic wasn't working, and I had to change it to something else and then back.
Oh, I was trying to explode it.
You guys were playing. You were all in Discord.
Was it Bella? It's probably Bella.
What? What I do?
Aku thinks that we sound the same. Oh my god, I'm replying.
Wow, that's racist.
I couldn't hear any of you.
Oh, you can't hear us?
No,
That's what he just said. Yeah.
it's
You
me
can't
quiet.
hear us.
That's sad. Sorry. No, that's it. Okay. No, like your mouse aren't even moving. What? No,
Ah. Blah blah blah.
We are speaking telepathically.
What?
I do like that
Telepathically.
idea.
We heard you earlier in the thing before the round.
Should
That's
we leave
weird
and come
that
back?
You can't now. Yes,
I like your glasses.
invite me again. Hold up. Okay. Okay. Restaurant.
Restaurant.
I almost didn't load the game again.
Hello?
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 Oh.
Hey!
I gotta go. Pibble sent me an invite.
Okay, bye, Bella.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh. Hello.
Do I have... How do I turn that off, Bella?
Turn what
what?
off?
It
You
sounds
should
like
mute?
you're here.
Yeah, mute.
B.
That is probably it.
You think you were muted? Well, that doesn't make sense on why you wouldn't be able to hear us, so.
Yeah.
It might be that glitch that used to happen to me all the time.
Guess who? Chicken
Because yeah,
stew.
as soon as you guys hit into the game, all your voices went away.
Oh,
fair.
what?
The telepathy kicked in.
Yeah, except I'm dumb as fuck and couldn't use it.
Dang it.
Dang it!
Bro was probably like, damn, they're being so quiet.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I was like, why is Beaver not saying anything?
It's
And
the
then I heard you say
extreme
that Bella
quiet
died.
game.
So I was like,
I
maybe
was-
he just has himself on push to talk.
No, that's the first thing I checked, and I was like, what?
Yeah, that's so weird.
Should see if
Okay,
it happens
going.
again, and then I'll.
Okay, try again. Let's see if
Guess who? Chicken stew.
Nope, it was so far so good. I can hear you now.
Guess why? Chicken
Okay.
pie.
that's
I
weird.
heard you before. When you
Yeah.
first joined, I heard your voice.
Okay.
Yeah. I
There we
was
go.
talking to you guys, and it's like as soon as the round started, it was like Narbo.
Huh.
That's so weird.
I like your leg.
It feels weird not talking in telepathy.
A little blurred.
Time to drift.
Whoa! I wasn't expecting that.
That's what happened to me before when I hit Bella.
What the
Did that
I
do
didn't
any
know the robot
damage?
was on. Nah.
No.
Hey, I didn't do anything.
I also didn't do anything.
I wasn't
Why am I
aiming
here?
for you guys. Sorry.
What is that?
The void staff.
Oh, I tried doing that. What the fuck?
Yo!
That's interesting. That didn't
one
do
for
any
each
damage though. It'd be cool if it did damage.
That's what you get, Zaddy. Oh! Oh no! The cart killed her.
No.
I'm sorry, Zach.
Daddy. How dare you? That's my grandpa.
I'm sorry,
How dare
Zaddy.
you? Wait.
Okay, now I understand how to use these. So yeah,
What is that thing?
Hey, Zaddy.
it's a black hole generator, I think. But like, what happened is the cart killed you because it smacked into you.
Yeah. But we got pushed into the black hole together. How much does that thing cost?
$27,000. Here,
Damn.
thrust it into the air.
Can we buy any of these packs
No,
over
like
here?
you're cocking a shotgun, like
We don't have guns.
hard.
We don't
Who,
know
me?
what that is.
I know you are, but what am I?
You gotta thrust it like you just discovered the internet for the first time.
Ah! Not at me.
Here, I'll help you.
Oh,
We'll do it. We'll thrust together.
Could have crashed car.
all right, ready?
There you go. Oh!
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Bye,
crew
guys.
world. I just started saying they were my only hope.
Hola, Camille. ¿Cómo estás?
Is it shared stuff or no?
Nah.
No.
I'm taking
What's
this.
everybody got?
One stem.
Oh wait, I
Bitty one.
I'm
I
on
got
90
a
health.
I got 100.
I'll be fine.
thank you.
You've got 50 health. Where did Bella go?
Up there.
Ah,
Hey!
Muy bien usted. Or también. Sorry, I got my words mixed up.
how
How's your
dare
night?
you be bilingual and get up?
I'm more
Either.
like lingual and a
I-
half.
I feel like we haven't seen a lingual and a half. We haven't seen you in so long.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
Good to
working
have
like
you back.
50 hours a week.
Bro,
He's
it's a lot of
been
quit.
hours,
working
man.
on the railroad.
Giant cup!
Live together. Yeah?
All hail Cup.
All hail Plankton.
You ready to go?
Q, you. Or, push Q,
Bop.
Zaddy.
All hail
Okay.
Plankton.
Put me up.
Uh-oh. Did Beaver crash?
Up. Up, up,
I hope not. Eva?
Wait, wait, wait,
Beaver?
wait, wait.
You got
I
booted
almost
out of
got
the
it,
game.
Sagar.
You,
I got it.
Beaver?
You got it? Okay.
God dang it,
Beaver?
Bobby.
God
Beaver?
dang it, Bobby.
Beaver?
Wait.
No! No!
Did he get booted?
Yeah, you got
Quit.
booted.
It's a
Ugh.
blue cosmetic, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh,
Oh, we got a cosmetic.
Whoa!
Aww.
Put it back in the game.
Well, what do you want to do? Do you guys want to go back, or do you want to try to extract that?
We could try to do this quick so we get that.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's get the cosmetic.
We're gonna go quick, Beaver.
I literally only.
No, poor Beaver. That's so sad.
Okay, we can also just do.
Well, it's up to you. If you guys want to leave, we can leave.
That's so sad.
Just take that to the next one.
Okay. Wait.
Unless you got spade. Oh my god, that was so close to your toe. Sorry, I was trying to make it fast.
Where's the? I can't see.
Oh, Bella.
Ah! What the?
Oh my god.
Far away! Oh my god, girl! Calm down!
Girl, chill.
Chill out, babe.
Yeah.
I wasn't even doing anything to you.
Such a rude child. Whose child is this?
Put her away.
Don't accidentally light a paper towel on fire. How did you accidentally light a paper towel on fire?
Wait.
Ding, ding.
There ain't no room in the cart.
The monster throw the bike at you? No, she is the bike.
Oh, I jumped her. Nice. Alright, well that took damage there. Oh my. Reflector. Get Beaver back in the game. Back to the truck! Oh, that was the old man.
Are you still getting harassed by her? Pibble
I
is
brought these
getting
gifts for you.
ringed by Bella. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh
What the
Jesus.
hell are all these things spawning?
Hurry!
What are those?
Hurry!
What are those?
Bombs!
Bangers and
Bombs.
mash.
Bomb!
Oh. Okay, I did not take damage somehow.
What's this green thing? Oh.
I made it.
Sequence.
Sorry, Zaddy, there were bombs.
Self-destruct
okay, I saw.
sequence. Okay. Please,
Okay,
no
leave
more
and get
paint
Beaver
jobs.
back, because the cosmetic will still be there.
Okay. Let's go
In a
get
bit.
Beaver back.
In a bit. Yeah.
Let's get him.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. No. Mm. Chelly's baby back ribs.
Hello,
Barbecues. Hello.
Beady.
Beaver.
Beaver!
I was playing Pokemon. I played Pokemon Go while I was gone.
Okay, good. So you didn't
Pokemon,
see that we just
Get
continued
back
without
in
you?
That's alright.
Hey, it was a cosmetic.
But we didn't claim it until we got you back.
But I don't think it matters. I think it only the people who finish the level get it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right.
Okay, we're all here.
That's sad though. Still.
That's all we
Just our luck
That's
too.
sad, dude.
Don't you dare disconnect again.
I can't control it, man.
Control
Well,
it.
you better learn
Not
how.
voluntary.
We know you're
Premature
disconnecting.
disconnection.
Fever. The body has
Yay! I got a shoe.
A shoe.
You can wear
Ooh, it's a
shoes.
heal.
Oh my God.
You got a heal.
Fancy.
Yes, girl.
Okay, boot.
Thigh
Okay,
high.
let's see. What's my second cosmetic?
You got Beaver's hat.
Yeah, Beaver, we can be twin.
Yes,
Yeah.
queen. I got platform boots.
Weh.
Oh
Yes.
hell yeah!
I love it. Looking fabulous.
I got a hat.
Nice.
Aw,
You
but
get
I
a
like
closer
my
look at that
beret.
shoe. I
Yes.
You
like
can
your
choose what kind of
It's-
Frenchman to be.
It's very nice.
Ah.
Raspberry beret.
Just so none of us know where they are.
Raspberry beret.
What did you get? Oh.
I got a copper arm.
In a second hand.
Ah.
I'm gonna get
I think I love her.
Raspberry beret.
Wait.
I am the best at triggering singing. Oh. Nice try.
Find you find in a second hand store.
You know what?
Unless you're both committed. Here we go. Here's the door.
What, really? You're not gonna do anything about that? You're at my ass all the time. Mm-hmm. Oh! I just lost 50 health.
It goes. It comes back when you. I'm pretty sure it comes back when
How
you.
could you do that?
I have no idea what's blown into the. Oh.
Zaddy, how
I
do you
didn't
have
anything this time.
in your fishing pond? You have a giraffe that's only
Oh.
2 kilograms.
Beaver, the trap that you sent.
No, it's
It hit
Aku's
Bella.
tiny dog that has a really long neck in the picture.
Oh,
Beaver, the trap you set, it hit Bella.
am I going live tomorrow? No. Tomorrow, my job needs me.
Well,
I'll be back
nice to
Friday.
needed.
Not in this way. Aw, Beaver.
No,
Oh, we lost him again?
sir,
him
it's
again.
been 1 second.
I didn't do anything.
That should be illegal.
This isn't even any like mods or anything.
All right, let's
So,
go back again.
oh, client timeout.
Wait, what are we doing? Are we gonna go get him?
Yeah,
Why are we?
It'll
leaving?
save though.
yeah, it'll save.
It'll save that we bought stuff, and then we
Oh,
can go back and get them.
Okay.
All right, you can leave now.
Welcome home, Akira. All right, I'm gonna go to his region. Where are we? I'm gonna go to Australia. Let's see if that helps him at all. That might be a little bit laggy for the other two. We'll see what happens. It's really entertaining. I'm glad, Camille. I'm glad you're having fun. She wore a raspberry beret, the kind you find at a secondhand store.
I've now got both my Wi-Fi and my fucking Ethernet cable connected at the same time.
We're in Australia now, so hopefully.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why my ping was so high. I was like, dang, Slacker, why is your ping so high?
Welcome to my world, guys.
Hey, just be glad you don't play RuneScape, man. The Australian servers are terrible. Even for Australians.
What?
There we go. What's up, Rylan? How you doing?
Hey.
What's up, Rylan?
What's up,
Rylan
Rylan?
Grace?
Rylan Grace? Dr. Grace?
Rylan Grace from Project Hail Mary?
Oh, I've not
I
seen
caught
that
a
movie.
hot dog ring! I read the book. I haven't seen the movie.
I want to fish
I
too.
also haven't.
I just heard hot dog ring.
Do some
and
fishing.
Now I don't know what to think.
I'm doing some fishing. Oh, maybe
Okay,
I don't need-
so if you're
oh,
wondering why
I'll
our
do
ping
it.
is so high, I picked an Australian side to see if that helps him at all.
Okay. Hopefully it helped. You caught Abigail.
Abigail.
Who's Abigail?
She's from Stardew Valley.
Oh, the girl that eats rocks?
Yeah.
The wizard's daughter.
Oh, I caught a wife. Nice.
You caught a wife.
Precisely.
My other one's gonna be jealous.
How do you catch one of those?
That's what I'm saying.
How do you catch a wife?
How do you catch a wife?
That's what I
Wait,
want to
what?
know.
You put rocks
You-
in her socks so she can't run fast.
You say very nice things.
That's what I'm doing wrong.
You said, wow, you're so beautiful.
Ew.
He just like you
Hit me with the
Alright.
cart. Hit me with the cart.
Well,
insurance fraud.
Are
Oh
you
no!
guys just passing it back and forth?
No, I tried to drop it and
Oh, we got a picture. Look out! I got a painting.
oh, let me move the cart out of the way. Hold on.
Here, back up. Let me just put it in the extraction.
I don't know.
Yeah,
why it took so
skeet,
long
skeet,
for me to
wee.
realize that.
I thought that was a
Ah,
door.
skeet, skeet, goddamn.
God damn.
Yeah, skeet, motherfucker.
To the window, to the wall, to the wall.
Oh, are we extracting?
I mean,
Well,
might as
that
well,
means
right?
$25,000, so.
And I didn't lose a single penny on it. You proud of me?
That was lucky to
Good
see
job.
Yeah, good job. That was a Nikki
I'm
level
so
save.
proud of you.
Thank you, thank you. Be sure to tell my mother, okay?
I got damn money.
Okay.
Wait,
Bleb.
Beaver, here you go.
We should have
Mrs.
waited like 10 more seconds.
Oh, damn it! I didn't know that was in here.
I also
Oh.
didn't know. That's why I was like, we should have waited like 10 more seconds.
With the apple.
You know?
Here's this shiny apple.
Ooh,
I'm gonna get out of the way so you can put. Oh
are
wait,
you
just
guys trying
kidding.
to put it in the cart?
We need the cart.
Sorry.
Don't get too
I
out of the
forgot
way
that we
now.
just extracted.
Better.
Yeah, we didn't know that this was in there.
It's the
It's
curse of the
fine.
vase.
Yeah, it's our nemesis.
There, that's definitely in.
Is this a room? No, it's not a
What is
room.
that loud sound? I did not like that. I did not like that sound.
I do not like it, Sam. I am.
I do not like reading.
Bro, I picked up the stack of money and it lost $50.
How deep?
That's what happens. That's what happens when you have money.
Are you sure you just didn't put it in your pocket, Zaddy? It's okay.
Yeah, I tried.
I know what it's like living in New York. You get $50, suddenly you have $3.
Yep.
Don't worry, I'm in California.
I
That
found
sounds like
stuff up here.
That sounds like an awful, awful thing to happen.
Yep.
Welcome to America.
You
America.
get money and it's gone in a second.
The government says that's my money.
Take it from you. They said, "Oh,
That's my money."
That's why tax evasion.
I mean, you can get away with it for like maybe 2 or 3 years, but then you find out that they actually knew about it all along. That's how they got Al Capone.
Me up.
Okay, where do you want me to put you?
Right here. It's just a little compass.
To be fair, if everybody in your country did it together, they couldn't really do anything.
That's what we always say.
It's true.
Here, can you get those, Eddie?
Yeah. I got a wedding ring if anybody wants it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you dropped me.
Well, now it's just a promise ring. Can you
Oh,
see the cup?
Oh,
She's
yeah, I
falling
can see
for
it. I can't get it. Oh,
Hold on.
Ah!
You have to rotate her.
Pivot.
Pivot!
How's that?
Shit.
Now the second.
Oh,
I got
god
it.
damn it.
Oh, no!
Oh, no!
I just dropped that right there, guys.
It's fine.
Are we gonna try for this thing?
We might have room for it. Hi, doggy.
Doggy.
You're my favorite customer.
Pet him. Yeah, Beaver made it in. Pet that. Get up with that dog. Get up with that dog. Oh no. Oh no. Oh!
I hate that thing.
That freaking doll. She's such a bitch.
The vase is just a hater.
Yeah. It says,
Do I
"Oh,
like-
I'm so delicate."
Do I like chia seeds? Not really.
I like chia seeds.
It kind of makes me feel like I'm eating frog eggs.
Someone take this plate.
Oh, where are you?
Hey, Dicey, yeah, Beaver made it in.
What did I do?
You made it into the game.
I made it, Dicey.
You made it.
I'm a big boy now.
You feeling any better, Dicey?
Oh, Dolly.
Oh, that sounded bad.
How you feeling? It
That
sounded
sounded like a huntsman.
Here.
And either Bella's dead or Bella's getting him to take her around the place. Although the fact that there's
No.
$4,000 already in the
Sorry.
extraction. leads you to believe she's
Sorry,
still alive.
Dicey.
What happened?
Mildly less uncomfortable.
Not feeling too well today.
I found a camera. I'm gonna take a picture, Steve.
All we need is lights.
Why do we already have action?
Yeah.
I feel better if
You know
Beaver
we do.
was forced to drink water. Beaver, Dicey said you must drink water. To make
I
her
have
feel
Coke.
better.
That's the last. That's my final offer.
Oh god, camera. You have to go sleep? Okay, Camille. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, I don't have water and I'm not gonna get
Sleep
water.
well.
Yeah? Yeah.
There will be classes even on Saturdays?
Offer
Really?
accepted.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, guys.
Drink the Coke.
What the heck?
Insurance fraud, Bella.
Floating shit out of that car.
There is.
I found a plate in the fireplace.
You found a plate in the fireplace.
Plate?
Excuse
I've
me.
got a plate.
Beaver.
Yeah, it'll be fun to drag you into another game sometime, Dicey. Or maybe one day you can drag us into a board game.
Beaver, I
Yeah?
gave this to you and you just tossed it in the freezer?
I don't know this wife's business.
I don't know this one. After all
Hope your
these
school
years,
doesn't agree to have classes on Saturdays. That would be a bummer. Like, why school on Saturdays? Unless it's like summer school. But I don't know, like, I don't know if Ecuador does that. I know we do that here, and I hate summer school. I mean, I don't have to go to school, but I do have to support it. I see an item up there. Does someone have it?
Probably not me.
Okay,
I found
good.
a compass. Where'd it go?
I haven't seen a single
It's behind me, isn't it?
Oh my god. Oh. That was creepy. Didn't know we were playing my messes. Oh shit, something's behind me.
wipes for everyone.
I think Zaddy crashed.
Oh, it's the fucking eyeball.
Ow! You have a crazy president? you have a crazy president? Your client timed out. Okay, it's gotta be a connection thing. Bye, Camille. Have a good night.
Bing! Fucking Australia.
All right, Zaddy. Good night. Sorry you crashed or timed out. But thank you for playing with us. Hey, 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 hey. Go away.
Are you still alive? Oh.
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, now we just got 2 Elsas to worry about. We're good. Who's a good doggy? Who's a good doggy?
Oh, 3. Oh, no, there's more. Ah!
Oh no. It wasn't me, I promise. Oh no! It wasn't me! It wasn't me! I promise! Elsa, it wasn't me! I didn't do it, doggy.
What is the noise?
Doggy, please, no!
Why didn't you guys pet the dog?
I did pet the dog. It got blown up.
There's so many dogs.
What's up, Chris? How you
and
doing?
I tried to throw a bomb and I accidentally hit the dog.
Welcome from the Philippines, my friend. How are you? Hi, Charlotte.
Zaddy timed out.
Tried to put in the Discord thing the other
Welcome
day, but
back from the ad break. If you hate ads, consider a sub or using your Twitch
Where did
Prime.
Slacker go?
I have fixed it so many times. I died.
I know, I had your
Yeah,
head
but
and then,
you were
like,
supposed to.
they-
You're supposed to revive. Yeah.
The
Welcome to the
Took you into
gaming
the thing
house,
and, like,
all
dropped you
6
outside the
Sazzy
thing.
viewers. We're
Hi,
so happy
Zaddy.
to have you.
Thank you for the raid, Zaddy. Hello, Zaddy viewers and raiders. How's it going? How you?
Hi, Zaddy.
Thank you for the 10 months. Pibble, thank
Hello.
you. Appreciate
Look.
you. It's my child. I have 1 HP. Be careful.
I
Thank you
forgot.
for the raid. Thank you. Thank you.
Are we getting your gun then?
Sure.
Doesn't bother me.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the second follow. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, look at you go.
All thanks to Zaddy. Is Ghost still not able to... Ghost, go to YouTube or Twitch. TikTok is just not being nice.
Dicey Vim wants you to hydrate.
Okay, I'll hydrate.
Get to it, you thirsty bitch.
You better hydrate.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm hydrating all right.
Oh, there was 2 guns here today.
Can we steal it?
No.
Not anymore.
They need to add a stealing feature, man. Look how they massacred my boy.
Wow. Wow.
Right, we got help.
I love Bella's grandma glasses.
I know, right?
Come closer, dearie. Grandma has giant glasses and only one eyeball.
Blacker, that big health pack for you.
Okay. Domo arigato. The curly hair, that's actually a wire sticking out of her head. But hey, you know what? In the robot world, maybe that is curly hair. All right.
Yeah, this is gonna have to be my last
Oh, no.
one. It's 12. It's 12:30 here.
We lost Beaver.
What? Okay.
R.E.P.O, what is going on? Hi, Lonely.
I'm just gonna have to say goodnight then, because it's 12:30 here.
All right. Thank you for
Unfortunately,
playing,
sorry.
man.
I
Appreciate
do
you.
open tomorrow, so
It's all good. I
Yeah.
understand.
bye.
Bye. All right. Are you there? Bella?
I'm always here.
Do you want to go get Beaver? Again?
We can try. He just said it's broken. He said R.E.P.O is broken.
R.E.P.O is broken. Do you not want us to try again, Beaver? TikTok is mean. I don't know what the heck's going on with it. I mean, I do, but I don't. Bye, Cam. Thanks for playing with us, buddy. Okay, well, if Beaver doesn't want us to go get him again, then we will duo this.
Oh, is that what he said?
I don't know. I'm not seeing him saying anything. He doesn't want to talk to me. I did not obtain any books. I only... Oh, hey! We got ourselves a, cosmetic. I'm gonna go put it on the thing. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. But I only got the one book yesterday. I'm making you feel smart. I tend to have that effect on people. It's okay. R.E.P.O? Yes, R.E.P.O. Oh, well, I found the other extraction. More like Book-Po? Got him. Hi, Elsa. I want to install a mod that turns Elsa into Temmie. Well, just from now on, Lonely, just come on over to either Twitch or YouTube. Because TikTok is just beans. I don't know what's going on with it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's some harsh language. Beans?
I'm sorry. I'm real sorry. Great, now I gotta put out an apology video.
Make sure you get a ukulele.
I'm really fucking sorry that I said beans. Look
hell
out,
is that
Marshmallow
thing?
Man. It's the Michelin Man.
That's my nickname in high school.
You tried saying that you're lonely, not call you ghost. Oh, somebody thought you were saying that you're lonely? It's spelled wrong on purpose? Beans, you say? Yeah. Hello, Bean. Beansed it. It's my specialty, is beansing it. Thinking about them beans. Get up on the bed. Jeez Louise. Okay, nothing up here. Great. Well, it's okay if it doesn't make sense. I understand it. I mean, eventually what I'm going to do, I have a plan to put TikTok Live Studio on another computer so that I can run it and not have it kill my computer. But it requires doing nerdy tech things to get it to work properly. So when I have time, I'll do. Oh Jesus, you scared me.
Wow. Oh shit.
Firmly grasp it!
How would you guys like it if I found a way to make it so that the sound redeems came out of my mic? So that whenever I play this game, you guys can like play redeems and get me in trouble. The only thing I can see that going wrong. Oh, what the fuck? I don't like that. Whoa, what do I do? God, I haven't had an experience like this since college. Careful. Where's the cart? Can someone tell other slacker to shut up? Is that what I sound like? Ugh. How do you guys put up with that voice? Okay, here's the other extraction. God, I did not like that. That was creepy. Ow. Brain is broken. I wonder what that's like. Having a brain, that is. Okay. This thing is like right on the precipice of falling down. And it fell down. I can't look at my map either. I don't know where I'm going. Alright, I think I'll have to come back for this. Yo, what's up, Matt? Law. 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 Okay, fine, cut me off. I won't do it. I won't make the joke. You got games on your phone? With the snotty food color covered face. You got games on your phone? It's okay, Matt. Don't worry about it, bro. I'm just glad that you're here now. Bella. Okay, I'm just gonna take these off and then go back for that weird thing. How much is this? 2,700. Yeah, we can do that. How much is this? 6,000? No, that'll definitely set it off. 600. 13. Will this set it off? No. That'll set it off for sure. Dog, really? Whatever. Alright, Lonely. Thank you for being here. Have fun editing your stuff. Have a good night. Okay, not seeing Bella for a while is making me nervous. I feel like she's gonna pop up out of nowhere. Ah!
Ah,
Yeah, okay,
I
you
got
got
this.
the creepy POV orb. Nice.
Oh shit.
Hydrate is a 30-minute cooldown. You want me to tell your friends that you know me? What do you mean by that? Like, is this some kind of celebrity thing? Are we good to extract, Bella? I'm just gonna extract. We got the cosmetic, baby.
The laser boy was just in here.
My goodness. They don't believe you that you know me? In what sense? Oh wait, I got a gun. What am I doing? Hey, clown. We're good.
Look
I
at your
say
little boo!
Second Amendment is amendment his ass.
Yeah. Amend the
Yeah.
booty.
Oh yeah, I amended that ass for sure.
We don't have that in this country.
Nah, you just got common sense. Oh boy, we got quite a ways to go. Well, I mean, Matt, how do you want to prove that you know me? Because I'm not quite sure I understand the predicament. I guess just have them come to my stream and I can say, yes, Matt comes to my stream and is a viewer, a longtime viewer. We are kind of skint on cash at the moment. Can't find anything else.
That's crazy.
We didn't break anything big, did we?
I don't think we broke much.
Hello,
Oh
Atticus.
yeah, no, not in this one.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing us break anything.
We gotta be missing something.
Yeet. Alright. Keep your eyes peeled, chat. There could be yellow dots anywhere. They could be even in your house. No, but for real, where the heck is the rest of the stuff? Hello? Did the clown eat something? I don't get it. Hello, Smiley. There's so many yellow dots in your house. Dang it, Zaddy. Now I gotta go all the way over to wherever you live and collect all of your stuff so that we can meet quota. And you bet your bottom dollar I'm taking Tony and I'm taking your kitties. Your internet went out and you came back here. You're like, whoa, what the heck? When did Zaddy become a VTuber? How long was my internet out? Only if I can summon them by guessing what Well, I know rigatoni. But I'm drawing a blank on the other pasta. Oh, we got a monster book. Hey, narrator, I found a book. He found the book. He found the monster book. The monster book. Okay, so that one was hidden. Is there anything else that's like hidden? I should have freaking known that, Zaddy, because I always say the joke, ravioli, ravioli. And yet here I am being a dummy-oli and not remembering that. That song brings back memories. You like the Monster Mash? The Monster Mash is not a jam. It's not a bop. I respectfully disagree. Give her the formioli. Okay, I got enough
found
things.
a little statue. Nice.
I killed
Hey, that looks like a
the...
murder ball.
Yeah, I killed the Michelin Man and I found a monster book.
Ooh. I just found a heavy, tiny statue thing.
Okay, we're getting there then. Tiny statue. Hold me closer, tiny statue. Alright, let's go. Wait, oh, never mind. I thought there was a crown on the ground. I was like, we missed something. You played the whole song in orchestra? Ooh. Hold on, puppy. I'm trying to kill a clown. Fighter. Got him. Puppy, puppy, you're a little puppy. Puppy, puppy, you're a little puppy. Okay, bye, puppy. Yay, cosmetic.
Yes! The only thing that matters in life.
Yes, queen. Give me my other boot.
It's gonna give you 3 more boots for the same side first.
All I
That
care
trash
about.
can was another player.
Hey, that's rude. I'm right here. Come on, give me a boot. Give me a boot. Armwear? What in the hell is that?
Gotta put it on to find out.
Oh, it's like a knight armor. That's interesting. That's cool, I guess.
That's pretty cool.
What'd you get?
I got the fisherman's hat.
Oh. Everybody gets hats except for me.
You got the cool thing on your head already.
Yeah, but I look like a dweeb. Beaver, are you there? I guess not. Okay. Well, I probably have like another run left in me. Let's see what we
Okay,
can get.
I could do one more.
Do you want to go now? Like, or do you need to leave now?
No, it's close to 1 a.m. here.
You can tell me if you gotta
But
go.
I should be good.
Okay. Madam.
I'm trying to help you roll.
I am not Limp Biscuit. I don't need to roll. Alright, and then let's get some crystal.
Okay, roll.
we still got 18k left.
Yeah, we doing good.
Stamina? How many? I have
I'm always
zero.
a fan of stamina.
Okay.
I got 40 stamina.
Yeah, me too. We got no stamina upgrades thus far. Sprint speed. Looks like that's all we got left. Well, there's the double jump.
Ooh, here's the office upstairs. We can see what's up here.
What?
We just have to find the key card. We just need to find a key card so we can see what's in the office.
Oh. Where do we usually find the key card?
Oh, jeez. On the floor or on a shelf. It can be anywhere. It's a little white rectangle.
A white rectangle? Jeez.
Just like a little flat, yeah.
Oh, found it.
Nice. Yeah, they don't hide it very well. They're pretty well.
Alright, what do we got in the office? Duck bucket. That's it. Cool.
Lame.
That was definitely worth. Okay. Anything else we want to get? We got... Oh, actually, let's see. We can afford... Do we want to take any health with us? I mean, we're only doing one more run.
I guess we're
so...
going to... Yeah, whatever you want to snag.
Alright, well, let's just grab a hundo then. There we go, exactly 40k.
Nice. I want to get in there so bad, but I know it's a bad idea.
Okay, let's vamonos.
Dora, is that you?
Yeah, it's me, Dora the Explorer. Dora and all that. Agreed. Do you want the other upgrades?
I'll take one. Or you take them since it's your seat.
Okie dokie. Okay, let's do this. One more. And this one's gonna be legendary.
I'm just gonna die immediately.
Is that how you get out of playing with me, Bella? I see how it is.
No, I just assumed that it would be like the one that we did, and there were 3 main guys right in the first room. We had the knife girl, and the laser boy, and the exploding guy.
That's how you know the game just really doesn't want you to win.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a radio. Video kill
fair,
the radio star.
Nobody wins this game. You just prolong your loss.
See, that's what I was saying. Nobody is good at this game. You just do a little better each time. Just like in real life. My god, there's just hits everywhere. This place is the pits. I crack myself up.
What are you, an egg?
Yeah, I'm an egghead. Man, it's this girl. Alright, hold on. Will you please? Okay, maybe I got this. Maybe I got this. Come on. Mm-hmm. Yes, bitch. That's what you get. Think. Think we're okay? Hey, doll, are you in there? Excuse me. Here, get in there. No, don't crack. Okay, there we go. She's in there. We're okay. Oy. I don't know my own strength. Okay. Come on, make room for the orb. So spooky when it's quiet like this. Does anybody have a funny story that they can tell to take my mind off the spookiness? Okay, I heard a voice. We got a globe. I can't fit that. I cannot fit that globe. Circular objects are always so difficult to get into the cart. So I will leave that for now. Oh, another cosmetic. Let's go. Okay. Got a really long corridor here. Oh good. It's just a extraction point. Okay, cool. Now we know where extraction point number 2 is. Money. Money. Money, 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 money. Money. Okay, why are you on the ground, box? You have not received permission to be on the ground. Dude. Oh, they have durability? I did not know these things had durability. Well, now I gotta be careful with them. Oh, Jesus. My God, you asshole. Get off. Well, now you are replacing what you broke with your life. Oh no, oh no, oh shit. I didn't get my life back. Okay, let's just go extract what I have right now. Jesus Christ. Bella. Bella. Really? Okay, there we go. Okie dokie. Artichoke. What's up, Daniel? Good night, Zaddy. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for playing. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself. Hey, Bella, if you're dead, you legally have to tell me. Oh my God, you died.
You're so close.
What
I
happened?
lost the top of the stairs at top.
Oh
I hit an
no.
expensive clock. I was trying to be careful, and then look at my little legs.
You little danglies. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll be right back. I only got a couple more $1,000 or so to get you back. Okay, expensive clock, she said, right? Alright, I don't want to get one shot by nothing, so I'm gonna use this, okay? Had less than half health. Clock shattered. Ah, bummer. Okay. Oh, this is it? Okay. Is there anything else up there? No? Okay. I need to get a couple thousand more dollars. Maybe like 1 or 2 more. No, 3 more. 3 point... No, 4.2. 4. I'm tired. Give me a break. Find any books in the game? I did. I found 1 book, but you weren't here. And like you in real life, I'm terrible at math in general, but when I'm tired, it's worse. Well, there's the other extraction. Really? Okay, I think I got enough for the first extraction.
Oh, hey there. Just so you know that the stairs have a big drop off.
Okay. Was there anything in him?
Nah.
Okay.
At least I've got my health pack.
Oh yeah, your health pack. Here, hold on a second.
No, 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 no. That's enough. You gotta keep enough to live. How much health do you have now?
68.
Over 50? Okay, good.
1 away from nice. Hello, Celiaka? Hello, hello. How you doing? You found a big thing. Get out of here, door.
Huh? Yeah. Oh no, it's not a big thing. I mean, it's worth 3,600.
You're fine. I'm doing all right. I am kinda tired, but it's neither here nor there. The door, hey, the door was in my way, okay? It's either me or it. I made the correct decision, okay? The door had to go. That's all there is to it.
That's fair. We don't. Where we're going, we don't need no doors.
Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. No
There's a book
doors,
up
no
here.
doors, la 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 la. There's a book up there?
You can't pick it up, but there's a book.
Oh, there's a book right there. You can't do anything with it, but there's a book. I didn't see Grandma there. Oh shit. You
Nice. Look at you go.
mess with the slack, you get attacked.
You should have a t-shirt. Oh, I can hear the skull, I think.
Oh, there's stuff up here. Nice. Don't touch my nose.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, literally, if you touch his nose 3 times, he explodes. You can use that to your advantage sometimes. Because it can kill some monsters.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. Alright, we got enough to extract.
I thought I saw something. Nice.
That's 2 down. 2 down. We're doing it. Give me liberty or give me death.
Or peanut butter.
Or peanut butter. Did somebody say peanut butter? Okay. I know where the last extraction is. Kind of. Where was it? Is that it over there? I think that's it over there. Do I know the Muffin Man? Who lives on Drury Lane? ¿Tú conoces a Ping Pong? Okay. Nothing else down here. Any books in here? Yeah, there's a ton of books. You see them? We got bookshelves full of books. Mm-hmm. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Ta-da! Mom, the fridge is making noises again. Oh, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
fuck you.
You fucking asshole. Scared the shit out of me, bro.
You need a minute to change your pants?
No, I'm not wearing any. It's okay.
Nice. Hey, me neither. I didn't know we were matching outfits.
Great. Ah, it's a tick. Sorry, Bella. I think I killed you before I did. $10K. Oh boy, we're short $5K. Okay. Maybe if Grandma shows. Oh no, my gun is out of ammo. My gun's out of juice. My gun's out of juice. Yeah, I'll have to go recharge it. Wherever the ship is. Right there. Right in front of my big, dumb, ugly, stupid face. There we go. All right, now we can blast Grandma if we see her. Which is what we're probably going to have to do in order to make quota. Oh, we're getting there. We are close. We are very close. Only need a couple $100 more. Maybe my robot can sell some feet picks. That'll get us at least $50. Okay, what are we at? 3,400. That gets us at about 42, 14 and some change. Let me go see if there's anything that was missed up here. Yeah, there are quite a lot of books. We're in a mansion after all. Yeah, I see something there. I think Bella got to this place. Cleaned it out. Robot forehead pics? Who is into that? I mean, if somebody wants pictures of my robot's forehead, fine. I won't judge. Not much. Yeah, we don't do business with ChatGPT. Okay. Maybe I'll stumble upon an item while I'm wandering over there. So close. We still need 1,400 bucks. Huh? Why'd you make that noise? Oh. And Bingo was his name. Oh. All right, Bella, I got enough to get you out of jail.
Yes, queen. Existence is pain.
Don't worry, it'll all be over soon. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I got the gun out. We're not that far away from the ship, but you never know. What the hell? My gun! No! What? Game, what are you doing? No.
Welcome back from the ad break.
Come here, you little shit.
If you hate ads, consider a sub or using your Twitch Prime.
What?
Run. Save yourself.
No robot left behind.
I got a lot of owies, man. There's so many owies.
But we made it. We did it.
Oh my god, that was so clutch.
Ah.
90% you.
Ah.
Sorry. That was like 60% you, 30% your gun.
The gun did
Gun
all
fucking
the work.
carry it.
As usual, the gun is the goat. All right. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Another left arm. All I'm getting is left arm stuff.
I was stuck in that rut too for a bit. I finally got a new shirt!
Yay!
Oh, spray paint!
Look at you gonna be all
Oh,
colorful.
it matches your bottom. Actually, I think we have the same bottoms on.
Yeah, we do.
Paint?
We're all painted.
Aw.
We're so colorful.
Oh, mine doesn't quite match, but I'll still put it on.
Very colorful. Very nice.
Yay! We did it!
We did it. All right. So now we can save and come back to this next time.
We can show the others the hell we got to.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for playing with me, Bella.
Thanks for letting me play. That was good.
Of course.
Sorry, I'm
of
so
course.
tired.
No, don't
It was
worry
a long
about it.
day.
Yeah,
It's 1:30.
I'm in the same boat. I worked all day. I'm very tired, so don't you sweat it. But let's we got to make more plans to get the team together again.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think Beaver still wants to try that Super Battle Golf and stuff. But yeah, we'll catch up and chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Sure. You too. Bye. Okay. All right, team. Chat. Sorry, I'm used to saying team at work. I call everybody team. So I that carries over into my real life. But we are going to end it there. Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys are so awesome. Let me go find somebody to give a raid-a-roni to. A nice heaping pile of raid-a-roni and cheese. Let's see, we got more R.E.P.O. Let's see, I think for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to go raid a friend. Who do we got on right now? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we will go raid this person. I haven't raided them in a while. Raided them in a while. But they're also playing R.E.P.O. Okay. Thank you everybody for being here. Good night, everyone. Bye. The FNAF Redeem. Uh-oh. I forgot to recharge that. Whoops. Okay, let me take a look at it. Maybe I can fix it. But thank you everybody for being here. Appreciate all of you. I won't be here tomorrow. Because stupid work stuff. But I'll be back Friday and Saturday. Maybe Saturday. Saturday's like a 50-50. So take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful night and we'll do it again later. Bye.